up, y'all? I'm your girl, John.
What's up? It's your boy Solitary Soldier.
Here for another Saturday night chat.
Happy National Girlfriend
Happy National
Day, everybody.
Girlfriend's Day. Okay. Far removed from that, but
So am I.
congratulations and whatever you want to call, whatever you want to say about that.
So what are we talking about today, y'all?
We was talking about earlier how some people don't seem like they change over time. It's like you run into people that you went to high school with. They be on the same stuff that they was on in high school, and it's just, I don't know. You know, once you get to a certain age, to me, it seems like you should grow and evolve and leave childish things behind to do. And I just think that, I don't know, it's just interesting. It's just something that kind of stuck out to me. How people just be on the same stuff and you be like, you know, for instance, I overheard a conversation earlier, you know, where someone was talking to somebody that they went to high school with, they was really good friends with, and not to put everybody's business out there, but she was just doing some high school, what I consider some high school shit to me, you know? Like, as an example, this is not the exact situation, but let's say you talking to a guy and things don't work out, and then you know, the guy's cousin or brother or something tries to holler at you. You know, to me it's common sense that would not be a good idea, especially if the two guys are hanging around each other and then you dealing with one dude and you deal with the other dude and they sitting there talking about you back and forth. But I don't think that's the worst part. The worst part is just, why would you do it? Why would you talk to somebody's brother or cousin or family member after you talk to them? That just don't make sense to me. And you know, as somebody that's over a certain age, it seemed like to me very juvenile. And you know, aside from her doing that, the fact that she wanted to call and talk about it like it was, you know, exciting or something, was just like, you know what I'm saying, how old are you?
Yeah, just to piggyback off what you were saying, like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, people, like, I feel like they're stuck in that mindset because, you know, that might have been like their best days or whatever, their glory days or whatnot, and it's just kind of like they can't get over that, you know what I'm saying, they relish so much in like those glory days and whatnot.
It's like they feeding their ego.
Right, that's all it is. And it's just, I don't know, like you were saying, like,
it's exciting to them.
People need to evolve, people need to grow beyond, you know what I'm saying, stuff you do in high school or just high school, college, you know what I'm saying, like, you gotta get over certain stuff. Like,
yeah, and I say, you know, stuff that you used to do in high school, because to me that's some high school type stuff to do. Not that everyone did that type of stuff in high school. I would never do that. To me, that's common sense. You know what I'm saying? Why would I want to talk to your cousin or your friend?
Common sense.
And then when I come see you, they're there. And it's all weird, you know?
The vibe is all...
Aside from
all awkward and whatnot.
His folks breaking the guy code, you know what I'm saying? He ain't really supposed to be hollering at her, but to me, from a female's perspective, I know guys, and if a guy holler at the chick and she'll let him mess with her, then, you know what I'm saying, he gonna do it anyway and then go back and tell his boy about it, and then she'll be the one that's frowned upon, most likely. But to me, as a guy code, if I'm a guy and have a brother or a close friend or cousin or whatever, and I was all in love with this girl, and then you hear me talk about her, but you know what I'm saying, I guess you kind of figure in your mind, they ain't getting back together, and then you just go ahead and holler at her. It's just like, come on now. Why you want to go behind somebody?
There's no such thing as a code anymore, and that's kind of sad, like, because people say like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, well, this a guy code, it's a girl code, but there was a lot of people that weren't going by that while we was in school. So I know, like, as, you know what I'm saying, we've grown, like, you know what I'm saying, like, they'll really, like, put, you know what I'm saying, as far as like having a code, they'll put that completely in the back of their mind and just do some really asinine stuff.
Right, and then want to call and talk about it the next day.
Like, I'm trying to...
And it's like, you know, with everything that's going on in the world, with everything that's going on in people's personal lives, ain't nobody got time to be hearing about nobody's little vagina escapades, you know what I'm saying, about some shit that is old, that people in high school are not even doing. Like, it's people that's you're twice the age of people who are more serious about what's going on in their life right now, other than who you can screw. And that's another thing that I want to bring up, is just like, is that all it is about? Nowadays, it's like, it's to the point where I want to ask a question to men in general. Is sex like the most important thing in a relationship? Like, I can't really say, I'm just asking men, you know what I'm saying, from a woman's perspective. I can only really speak for how I feel personally. I know there's other females that do think and feel like I do. I think that in my little category of women, the relationship is about more than just that. You know what I'm saying? The relationship is more about a close spiritual type of connection that once you have that bond, everything else kind of falls into place. To me, it seems like with men, that sex is the most important thing. That's where they get that sex is the same thing to men as what I just said women like me are looking for, or not looking for, but you know what I'm saying, or about. Does that, I kind of didn't explain that very good, but
I mean, I kind of got what you were saying, or was getting at, but I mean, sex is just like, that's such a big, like, people are just so crazy about it now, and they make it so, they blow it up, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I mean, you know what I'm saying, more females do it now too.
Yeah. I can agree with that, because I think that they're just mirroring how they're being treated. Basically. And then some of them are mirroring what they've seen their parents do, maybe. But it's just a big question for me right now. It's like, is it more, for men, is it more of a physical connection that is more important? And then for women, it's more of a emotional or mental or spiritual connection, or what?
As far as that, it just depends on who you're talking to, because like you just said, like, a lot of females, you know what I'm saying, they just go based off of what they're used to. So, you know what I'm saying, they don't know anything really more or beyond that, besides, a dude loves me by, you know what I'm saying how sexy I am, and, you know, like, just basically going off just physical stuff, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, they can't comprehend anything above or deeper than that. So.
Well, that's the women though. I'm talking about the men.
I mean, I'm just saying.
It's like, women who are that way, it's less about sex for them and more about what they can get that's tangible, like money or gifts or houses or cars and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like, but
then a woman like that may run into a man who wants a deeper connection.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But just for me as a female, with my experience, it seems like that's the initial thing that men are looking for, and they're really not looking for anything more. And then once they get to know you, then they're like, oh, this could be something else. Oh, I didn't know that she really liked me. I thought she just, you know what I'm saying? There are some women out there who just, you know what I'm saying? There are some women who just do want to screw. There are some women that I have hung out with who will say, I'm looking for me some dick tonight. And it's just like, ugh, disgusting. Like, you looking for a body part. You're not looking for a person. You're not looking for a connection, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? If you're not, that's to each his own. you're not looking for a deeper connection or friendship or relationship or whatever, and you just looking for
a bust down
or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I understand that, but I don't know. To me, it seems like the men lead in that. I could be wrong. It could be 50-50. But, you know, being that it's so much easier for a guy to have a bunch of different women.
Yeah, that's a whole, that ain't nothing but stereotypes, really. I mean, that's all really you can say about that. That ain't nothing but really just stereotype.
Yeah. Well,
we're gonna go ahead and wrap this video up.
We'll be back for another one. We'll talk about some more stuff.
We hope you enjoyed the video.
If anybody want to or would like to add something to my question, or you know, add something to anything that we talked about in this video, please do. If it's questions, if it's answers, whatever, you know, it's just, I don't know. In this day and time, we need to communicate. We need to know where everybody's coming from so that we can get along better in the world. So
social media messed up communication, but that's the topic for another day. It's your boy Solitary Soldier.
I'm your girl Jai. We'll see you in the next one.